Brittany, or Brie, whichever one you want to call me, and I know this video is kind of a little late, but I kind of wanted to do a little 2022 year in review. I was kind of planning on doing this earlier in like January, but wasn't really sure if I wanted to do it, but then just decided to go ahead and do it anyways, because even if like no one watches this, at least I have it, so then a year from now I can like look back and kind of compare, you know, what happened in 2022 versus 2023, and kind of just this way now too I can talk about how my 2023 is going so far. When coming up with kind of the bigger things of last year, the only thing I could think of for like January through like April was FNAF, and that is because I had a major FNAF hyperfixation a good beginning chunk of the year last year. Literally just consumed our lives for like, again, like 4 months, and that is pretty much all I could think of for most of that time, other than in February I also started a new job, because at the time of like the beginning of the year last year I was still living at my grandparents' house and not here where I do now. So yeah, like I said, January FNAF, February started a new job and was still very much in FNAF, March FNAF, April FNAF, and if I can think of anything else while editing I will like pop them up on screen, but that's really all I can think of. The only other big kind of thing that happened during that time is in April, a new family member was brought into my family. My aunt had her second baby girl, and yeah, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Moving on to May of 2022, May 6th is actually when I posted my very first video on this channel. So it's crazy that it's already been like that long. It just like does not seem possible, but like time doesn't exist. June was a lot more of an eventful month. June is actually when me and my mother went to Disney World. The other really awesome thing that happened in June was I went to my very first concert, and that was a Stray Kids concert, and that was down in Newark, New Jersey. And even though Jersey, especially Newark, is a very sketchy place, the actual venue for the concert was great, and the concert was so amazing, and I could not wait to go to more. July, nothing too big happened, other than I did quit the job I started in February and moved out of my grandparents' house, or I should say like left my grandparents' house. I didn't officially get all my stuff out of there until October, August. So just a couple days after I quit the job up there and came down here, I started a new job. It was a very quick turnaround for not even applying for the job until I got down here. I literally started like a few days later, which was really nice. Love when that happens. And I was living with my mom at the time and my sister, and it was actually really nice. Frustrating because of the whole situation with this apartment, but besides that it was pretty nice. On to September. September was a really rough month for me. It was definitely my lowest of lows I have literally ever had in my life, and I have had some pretty low lows, but just mentally it was the lowest of lows for me. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, it was just a very bad month for me. October was also rough for most of it. Again, still very much in that very lowest of lows, depression, and just anxiety was at an all-time high and everything like that. But I also just didn't have a place to live, and it was a hard time until the day I finally was able to move into this apartment. Moving vlogs are up on the channel if you want to watch them. But yeah, I was finally able to move into this apartment, which is my very first ever apartment. December to end off the year was actually a really good month. First of all, I got to see ATEEZ in concert, so my second concert ever, and I loved it. It was like an unreal, like out of body experience. The other really big thing that happened in December was I went to my first ever like convention as a cosplayer, my first ever cosplayer convention, and that was HOMA, or Holiday Matsuri, down in Orlando, Florida, and I definitely want to go again this year. So that's everything big really in 2022 that happened to me. And yeah, I would say there were some very high highs last year, but also some very low lows. It was a pretty decent year, I would say. It's like there are like a few months that I was like, this is like the best, and it's like very like good things, but then there are also some very bad things that happen, and then the rest are just kind of like nothing happened. Definitely want to continue to travel more this year. I went on like 4 trips last year, if you count like the 2 concerts and everything as well. Definitely want to go to more concerts. I definitely want to travel more. I want to go to Disney again, and just continue to get closer to the people around me and hang out with them and try new things. And yeah, that's kind of just where I'm at with my goals of 2023. I think that's really all. But yeah, please let me know overall how your 2022 went, and kind of some goals or resolutions you have for 2023, and let me know what kind of content you guys want to see in 2023 as well. And I think that's gonna be it for this video. So if you liked it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe down below, and hit the notification bell, that way you're notified every single time I upload, and I will see you guys in the next one.